Welcome back, everyone. I'm Jay Barino, and this is Starcraft Mastery Call, Starcraft Brood War Remake in Starcraft 2. So we've started the Zerg campaign. The last one was very short, like 6-7 minutes long. We are now on the second mission, where we'll actually be able to build some stuff. This is a really cool mission, though, because we have access to some Zerg heroes that we've never seen before.
The Psi Disruptor is causing me some very serious problems. Although I've regained control of my forces here, it's taking more and more concentration just to keep them in line.
Oh, my heart's breaking for you, Kerrigan. Now exactly why was it that you asked Phoenix and I to bring Minx to you?
Are you still suspicious that I'll kill him for abandoning me to the Zerg? I've gotten over it, Jim. We can't afford to let petty hatreds jeopardize our plans for the UED.
That's reassuring.
Arcturus, I presume you found your cold sleep chamber accommodating?
What is the meaning of this, Kerrigan?
Straight to the point, huh? I was hoping to chat. It's been a while.
Not long enough. Why have I been brought here?
I need your psi emitters, Arcturus.
Why?
Remember the Confederate psi disruptor that you could never find? Well, the UED found it, and it's preventing me from controlling my minions. With the help of your psi emitters, I can gather up enough Zerg to destroy the disruptor and confront the UED.
And what are you offering me in return?
Ha! Ever the politician. All right, Emperor. If you help me destroy the disruptor, I'll help you retake Core Hall from the UED.
A tempting offer. What assurances do I have of you fulfilling your end of the bargain?
The only thing I can assure you of, Arcturus, is that without my help, you'll be the Emperor of your own little 8x8 cell for the rest of your life.
I see that you're still a persuasive speaker. All right, Kerrigan. I'll lend you some emitters, but this had better be worth it.
Okay, so let's get going. Psi Disruptor site on Braxis.
Alright, boys and girls, listen up. Our objective is to locate and disable the Psi Disruptor's primary power generator. Once we've done that, we'll turn over the mission to Minx and Kerrigan. Let's move out.
I never understood why the UED decided to put the main power generator so far away from the actual site, such that it wasn't really defended.
I'm gone.
Go, go, go.
In transit, HQ.
Kerrigan, the generator's offline. You can send down the psi emitter at any time.
Good work, Jim.
The psi emitter will be carried by one of my SCVs. With the disruptor's power cut, the emitter should be able to get the attention of any renegade Zerg near it. The SCV will then be able to lure the Zerg back to your base. Once the Zerg arrive there, you'll be able to assert direct control over them.
Cool, so there's Zerg kind of all around this map. You just come up to them with the Psi emitter and they're yours. It's a really cool mission. I really like this idea. I actually just wish there was more. There were more Zerg that you could pick up. Like, if maybe that first mission.
Perfect. With these Zerg, I can construct a new hive cluster. Once my forces have grown strong enough, I can assault the Psi Disruptor directly.
If maybe the first mission just wasn't the way it was, and instead...
Although these Zerg are now under my control, I sense that there are more Zerg out there. We must lure as many of them here as possible.
Alright, Kerrigan, you're done? Okay. So, I wish like the first mission was just you had a psi emitters and you just went around and you took control of Zerg rather than rescuing the hives, and then this would have just been a full-on macro mission. Because while it's cool that there are Zerg that you find, I wish there were just more. I wish there was more stuff you could find. Unfortunately, that's not the case. Now you have to kind of look around. I don't remember exactly where they all are, but I do know you get some hero Zerglings and you get Tarask, which is awesome. Let's micro you out. These hunter killers can pretty much sweep this whole map. Not the whole map, but these hunter killers can do quite a bit by themselves. There's the devouring ones. These are hero Zerglings. That's awesome. So we're just going to keep doing this until we go ahead and we find... until we finish building, and then we'll get some more Zerglings, and we'll push out and try and find the rest of the friendly Zerg. Well, they're not really friendly to us now, but they will be friendly. We need an Overlord first, and you go ahead and keep mining. Though, I'm tempted to just make a spawning pool first. We'll see. We still got some time. I'm going to let my units heal themselves up just a little bit. Those devouring ones are really good. They have 3 armor for Zerglings, and then they have 120 health. That's incredible. So anyway, let's poke up here. I believe there's like a siege tank and a bunker, but honestly, with these hero Zerg, I think we'll be able to do it. We might lose some of our extra Zerglings, but if we let the hunter killers go in first and soak up some of the damage, they'll be able to get in there. Okay, so let's hack you guys to 2 and you guys to 1. 2, okay. Let's go ahead and make our spawning pool now that we can actually make stuff. I don't want them to remake that bunker. You know that's what they're trying to do. We've got some random fire bats just patrolling around. We don't want our Zerglings to get stuck in there. And we need another Overlord, so... we just need to build up our drones here. This might take a while. There is an expansion up here on the left that's pretty good to take. There are more expansions on the map, but they're really, really far out of the way, so I'm not going to bother. Okay. I'm just being cautious because I don't know where those tanks are. And again, I'm just letting my units get some of their health back. Come on, Overlord. There you go. Alright, and then SCV, I want to make sure that you don't get murdered, so stay with my forces. There we go. Cool, so you can see the devouring ones are just crazy with how much damage they're doing. Let's move my SCVs up. Oh, we only lost a couple Zerglings. That's not a huge deal. Let's see if there's any other units up here to get. I think Tarask is up here somewhere. You do get Tarask this mission, and that is just awesome. I think he's right around here. If I can pick him up, he'll pretty much be keeping me alive this whole mission. So he should be right in here. Yep, there he is. Cool, so we're going to use him, and I think we can go find the rest of the Zerg. Let's go ahead and get Zergling speed. We're actually getting attacked. So let's head home. No, Overlord, no. Okay, make another one. Alright, Tarask, you can clean this up yourself. He's so good! Alright, so there's one more group of hunter killers that I want to pick up. They're kind of in this area. I am going to take this base up here, but I'd much rather secure what I have first. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. It's a shame that I lost that, that I lost my Overlord. It's just time wasted. So Taraski's really fast, too. It's awesome. There we go. Get in there, Tarask. SCV, you go ahead and stay away. Nice. We haven't lost any of our hero Zerg, which is important to me, and we've cleaned out these little spots. Alright, SCV, come on up here. If it's like any other mission, though, I'm sure that the Terran is rebuilding those bunkers in really inopportune spots.
With all due respect to Miss Kerrigan, sir, these critters make me nervous as hell. I sure would appreciate some immediate evac.
Okay, so that means you've gotten all the Zerg that you can get, and I haven't lost any of the hero Zerg, so that's why I'm just gonna kind of hang out here. I'm going to come back to base. I'm going to build up some defense. One sunken colony really is all. I've got a nice little ramp here. And then with the units that I have, I mean, there's really nowhere of the UEDs to take except this base up here. I'm sure they've rebuilt what they have. In order to take this base, though, I need to defend here and down here. Both of those are where the units will come from, and then who knows where the air attacks will come from. So, here's some Wraiths. My Hunter Killers won't have any problem cleaning these up. They do so much damage. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and get Carapace first, because it'll apply to all my Hero Zerg. It's just, 6 Hunter Killers, 3 Devouring ones, and a Tarrasque. I wish you got more Devouring ones. Fortunately, you don't, but it's really not a big deal. Okay, I really need another hatchery, so I'm going to go ahead and get one down here. And then once I get, like, a force of, like, 6 more Hydralisks maybe, I'll go ahead and come up here. And I want to make sure that I'm able to defend myself at home from air attacks like that, so... Got a decent amount of minerals here for such an early level in the campaign. Got a nice amount of stuff. Really not much to do right now except wait for these things to finish and get more larvae. I should have started that hatchery a little earlier. And we'll preemptively get another Overlord, and let's go straight to lair, actually. Now, let's see, we definitely want a Hydralisk Den. But drones are the name of the game right now. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 mineral patches. So, like, 15 to 20 drones will probably be good. And then we can transfer some up to where we're going to end up. So build a Hydralisk Den. Now, you shouldn't be able to get lurkers until, I think, mission 5. So we'll see if that's true or not. We'll get 2 spore colonies up in this direction. Oh, man, just... ugh. So good, so cool. Okay. He has 6 armor, and we're giving him more. That's crazy. That's so good. Okay, so now that we're getting... Oh, no, Devouring one. Well, he's fine. Wow, that's so good. Alright, let's let him attack up onto the ramp a little bit first next time. We want to get Hydralisk speed so that they can keep up just a little bit with their Zerglings. Eventually we'll need our Overlord upgrades, but right now I don't think they're quite worth getting. I don't know if Burrow is something I should even bother with. Apparently I still had Zerglings left over from when I was attacking. That's actually really good. Alright, well, hotkey you guys, and let's make Zerglings. And the sooner we can clear this out, the better. And I don't want to leave both of my bases completely wide open, though. That's the scary thing, so... Yes, I am getting a lot of spore colonies here, but I think it will be worth it eventually. So we're going to need another Overlord. This is about done. I'm tempted to just go straight to level 2 Carapace, because it's going to keep my heroes... Like, they do so much damage that I'm not really concerned about upgrading their damage, and they can pretty much take so much of this map by themselves. Let's go ahead and bring a drone with us. Okay, Devouring ones and Zerglings. Go ahead and just, like, follow the Hydralisks. You two. Interesting. Okay, so they're not filling up the bunkers that they put in. Again, this Tarrasque is just gonna tear through everything. I mean, it's gonna take... It takes like 5 or 6 tanks to bring him down, so he's just great. Okay, unfortunately I took Tarrasque get on this tank, actually. Okay, and drone, we're gonna go ahead and take this base, and the more bases we have, the better, because that just means we can make more units faster. And here we go. I don't regret making these spore colonies. They are exactly where they need to be. And I knew that because they already attacked me with Wraiths. Valkyries are expensive, and they're hitting me with those. At the same time, I don't think that how much things cost matter at all to the computer. Like, at all. It's kind of funny. Burrow's not worth it. I'm not going to transport anything. Let's go ahead and bring these Hydralisks up. Once this is done, you know what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to make another hatchery a little further down here so that I can have vision in between and sort of be able to connect my 2 areas of defense, and then I can keep units here bring Tarask down here. And then this should be more than enough to defend up here. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, and then we'll make more drones. We'll send them up in this direction. Okay, so now we have 4 hatcheries, and we have vision on the 2 areas where they're going to attack me the most. And then we've got our spore crawlers, which should be plenty to defend against whatever they're going to be sending my way. Let's go ahead and start melee attacks for Tarask, essentially. And more Zerglings. Now, this is very similar to Zerg Campaign 2 Overmind. What was it called? The New Dominion, where the enemy has like a huge upraised portion up here, but now they have Valkyries, so you can't just make... Oh, okay, you're just gonna siege up. You can't only make a little bit of certain, like only Mutalisks, because Valkyries will kill you. You can try and like float. I don't know if you're familiar with. You pretty much stop move your Mutalisks so that they don't clump up, and you just like kind of sit on top of. Oh, they're cloaking now. Okay. Oh no, I lost a devouring one, unfortunately, but I'm less concerned about that. Let's go ahead and make our spore crawler. These single wraiths, though, aren't really doing much. Let's make an overlord for around here, too, because they can see. Come on. There we go, now we can see them, and no problem. Okay, now this guy's done, too. We'll make colonies down here. And we'll be like properly connected between all of our stuff. I can make a queen's nest. That actually might be really good on getting rid of tanks up on the ledge. I think I will do that actually. Down here, I think I only really need Sunkens, because it seems like the air attacks are either going to come here or they're going to come up here. So it makes me a lot less concerned about those in general. Okay, we're stockpiling money. I have a ton of production, so just rally up here. The fact that Tarask is down here makes me feel pretty safe. We'll make 1 Overlord just for sight, just in case they do come down here. I think 4 Hydralisks could probably handle 3 to 4 Wraiths by themselves. Actually, I would probably, I don't know, I would put money on that. It seems like that's wouldn't be really a bet I should be afraid to take. What do we got here? Oh, that's just an Ursidon. They're white, but their dots look similar to the yellow Terran. Yeah, sure, let's get movement speed of Overlords and sight. Now, I said I was going to make a Queen's Nest, which would require also for me to get a lot of the upgrades that Queens have, so I will go ahead and do that. And then we'll get some more colonies. Way more colonies than I need, but I have more bases than I need, so that's actually pretty fine with me. Now again, Mutalisks very easily countered by... Okay, head on up here. See a tank up here. Let's get in there. Cool. The creep gives you vision pretty far up to where you need to see, which is nice. And we'll get spore crawlers here too. There we go. And just more drones. We really don't need this much Vespian gas, but I think Queens cost 150, so it really won't hurt. We'll get Air Carapace for the Queens. So we want Gamete Meiosis. Is that what that is? Yeah, and then we'll get Spawn Broodlings. Now we can use that to instantly kill tanks. So it'll cost like 150 gas, but we'll be able to immediately kill tanks and save all of our other units the trouble. So I'd say that's probably going to end up worth it. Get some Zerglings and Hydralisks. Just all kinds of good stuff. Once we get to like 120 supply, I'd feel pretty comfortable. And we'll get some more Overlords too. And let's start scouting because we have Overlord speed. And there's antenna coming too that will help. Okay, and then we're going to be 2-2, which is as much as this mission allows. Come on, there we go. Hydralisks, Zerglings. I think with the heroes, especially Tarask, I really don't even need to bother with the queens. But hey, it'll be fine. Let's see. It'll be, what, about 3 in-game minutes before I'm ready to go, but at that point, we won't have any trouble. I don't think... Yeah, we definitely can't go to Hive this mission. I've already checked that out. I don't know if I want to bother with Mutalisks because Valkyries can only attack air. So normally if you go in with like Hydralisks first, the Wraiths will concentrate on what they see first, not necessarily the air units. So you go in with Hydralisks, the Wraiths are shooting their pathetic lasers on the ground, and then your Mutalisks are free to just do whatever they want. But with these Valkyries, they can really mess you up. So I don't know if I want to chance anything with that. Everything seems to be going fine. I've got all the upgrades that I want. My next round of stuff, I need to make some Overlords, and then I'll make Queens. Overlords, okay. We'll see if if we make Queens, if it's even going to be worth it. Overlords... Oh, you're supposed to be scouting. So you Overlords are getting sacked. Let's just go check where we need to go. So, like, up and around here. And you come up and around here. Queens. It's a lot of Queens, but whatever. This frozen river is generally where the Terran comes from when they come to attack you. It seems like they're sending a couple tanks, but not enough to worry me. Here's the ledge. Here's the second ledge, I should say. Wow, they stimmed just for my Overlord. That was rude. Okay, so here's where we need to end up. So let's just kind of scout down this ridge. Looks like this ramp is probably where we're going to end up needing to go. We got a lot of Queens. We need to wait for them to get enough energy. So in the meantime... Well, he's going to die because I didn't micro... Okay, so we're going to have to plow our way up this ramp, which will be difficult. But I think if we lead with Tarask... hopefully Tarask doesn't die. But either way, we should have more than enough stuff. With it. We got a ton of Zerglings. Unfortunately, we can't get adrenal glands this game. Or this mission. But I'm stalling way more than I need to. I'll just run in with Queens and use spawn Broodlings. Well, that's not scary. Let's kill this Ursidon because he's in the way. Alrighty. It's like I almost want to save all of my units. Like, these little devouring ones, they're so rare. Like, I want to just leave them here so that they don't get killed, but that kind of defeats the purpose. I am surprised that they're not coming down in this direction. I also need to bring Overlords for the cloaked everythings, the Wraiths. How are we looking on energy here? We're almost there. 150. There's really no point in waiting for them to get to 250 because the mission will be over before they get enough energy after that. Maybe we can invest some command centers while we're up there too. I've got way more than enough money. I didn't really time my macro this game to properly finish the mission when I could have because I have more than enough money. I expected attacks to come down here, and they're not, so... whatever. Alright, Tarask, where are you? I need you in the front, buddy. You're gonna tear some things up. Queens, how you doing on energy? You're almost there, so it's time to attack. Huge Zerg rush. He's as fast as Zerglings with speed. That's awesome. We got 2 Zerglings running up here. That gives us some sight. Okay, so let's clean up what they're sending at us now. Wow, those fire bats actually did a crazy amount of damage to my Zerglings. We're just going to make a bunch more, though. Alright, Tarask. You're coming up this ramp, buddy. The Queens are hotkeyed to 1. They're like, oh shit. Alright, let's go. Queens. Broodlings. There we go. Oh, I didn't bring Overlords. Oh, I said I needed to bring Overlords, and I didn't do it. You know what I have? I don't have Ensnare. Well, we'll research Ensnare, and whichever finishes first we can use. Okay, so let's start cleaning out this side. The Disruptor's kind of up in the top right.
Our forces are under attack.
Alright, where are those Overlords? So these Wraiths just have like free reign to attack me, but I'm not that concerned. Actually, they're gone. Alright, we'll make more Zerglings, sure. There we go, now we can see them. Not that terrifying. again, lead with Tarask and the Zerglings. We're going to make our way over to the generator. Let's check around for tanks. I should have, look at that guy up there. What a jerk. Oh god, the Valkyrie's going to kill my... Get in there, Hydralisks. I'm going to keep looking for tanks. We'll kill this Goliath. Spawning Broodlings is pretty fun. I think that's it. Spawn Broodlings. Spawn Broodlings. Oh, we used them all. Okay, well that's fine. We're here. We've won. We have no reason to go around and engage that tank elsewhere, so... Yay! And we've won. We've done it. Sure, ensnare him. That makes him attack slower anyway. There's way too much overkill for that mission, I'd say. Yeah, 29 minutes. I could have probably done that in like 2/3 the time, maybe. I don't know. But I wasn't in any rush, and I didn't practice that mission. So like generally, if I go into the mission and I give it like 5 to 10 minutes, then I get a feeling for how much effort I really need to put in. And that was the first macro mission since To Chain the Beast. So I was kind of in this mode of like, gotta be really careful. The enemy's gonna come and murder the shit out of me if anything happens. So anyway, that was cool. I lost 72 units. Wow. Alright, well, I appreciate you watching. This has been Jay Marino, and I will see you next time. The next mission might be a bit of a longer one. We'll see how it goes. Talk to you later. Bye.